Welcome back to some more Ultimate Admiral Generals. This is Kabusha, and I was trying to think of something interesting to do, and I realized, you know what, I haven't really finished all of the Naval Academy. I probably won't, just not everything interests me. But this mission I hadn't tried yet. It is yellow, that's because I just started, and it turns out my microphone wasn't working, so I backed out and going back in fresh. What I'm thinking I'm going to do for this mission, we have to protect a convoy, keep at least half of it alive, and sink 3/4 of the enemy ships. I haven't tried it. I don't know how fast we really need to go, but I'm thinking a fairly fast battlecruiser would be best here. Targets are going to be a battlecruiser, so we got to match like for like, essentially. A heavy cruiser, a CL, and some support elements. I have to eliminate most of them. I'm thinking I'm going to go more funds. This bonus here is mostly, I mean, you do get bigger guns, bigger tech. I don't know. Both are really good, but I think I'm going to try more funds to start. Because it is expensive trying to make a ship this large go fast. I will go short range for this mission. It's so scripted. Why not? Many bulkheads. Engines. We will go to start with the steam turbines. They are very expensive though, so we may have to jump down to a cheaper option. But that's basically where most of our money's going. And we'll go oil. Semi-oil is not bad either, or full oil even better. We'll see. We can change that. And we'll at least go induced, maybe even forced draft. We'll see where we bounce out. Basics, auxiliary, and shafts. I want a ship that's fairly nimble. And I'm going to reduce the size down. Let's say about to the minimum. And we'll build it up as we need to. The larger the ship gets, the less nimble it is, and the more difficult to control. And if I'm going to be one ship with a couple escorts against a small fleet, I want a ship that can move and hopefully turn. We're going to go straight for the best armor, basic anti-torpedo protection, double hull. Barbettes I'm not entirely sold on. It does reduce your chance to ammo detonation, but adds quite a bit of weight. And I'd almost rather put more armor on it and just not have a pin in an explosion in the first place. Basic reinforced bulkheads, and of course flooding too, because then you get water pumping. It's the no-brainer. Citadel protection, go for the best. Armored citadel, it's not quite turtle black yet, but reduces our explosion chances, ammo detonation, resistance, just all around tankia. Ammunition, 2 powder is normally pretty good. It's generally my go-to. It is fairly expensive though, 650% shell cost. White powder is a great all-purpose, and only, it's half the cost essentially. So I might go white powder to start. I'm going to go heavy shells with extra ammunition. This may or may not be needed. We'll see. I'm also probably going to bring some large torpedoes. Unfortunately, we do not have access to deck-mounted torpedoes, which would be amazing. So we'll just go for some underwater balance lances, because they balance everything. I'm not concerned about communications, rangefinder. I'm going to go for coincidence. In general, especially since this is a gunnery fight, I'm going to be moving in to push the enemy away. Better base accuracy is probably going to serve me better. Okay, so those are the basics. That's kind of where I'm starting. I'm not hard set on anything, but it's a good place to start. We've only used up half our cost and half our weight. It's a good place to be. At least earlier when I was attempting this, ooh man, that's a big change. So when you go for money rather than the gun tech, you lose a lot of guns. You had access to 15 and 16-inch quality 3 guns. This time we only have 13s. Ooh, and double barrels. Okay. We'll have to see how this works out. Interesting. I may be regretting my decisions, but we'll see if I can make it work. So I was going for a 6-gun broadside on twin triples. I may have to reconsider. Yeah. What about barbettes? Standard. We can fit a stern barbette, which I'll probably have to, so that we can get another rapid fire 13. That should be enough with our large shells. Shell weight 859, so not too bad. Fairly decent rate of fire, 1.17 per minute. Let's look here. I'm expecting a gunnery duel, so I will want faster turning turrets. I'm thinking electrical, and probably, I can't go semi-auto. Again, I didn't take that other tech, so I'll at least go enhanced. Standard number of torpedoes is probably just fine. In fact, where here does it hopefully tell me how many torpedoes I have? That'd be really nice to know, because I might be able to get away with a fewer number. Aha, 4 times 1, 4 per launcher. I don't know if that means 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. So that's either 12 torpedoes or 16 torpedoes. So I'm not sure. Guessing it's 4 per actual physical launcher. So 16 torpedoes should probably be fine for what I'll be doing. And you know what? I want them fast because I'm probably going to be using them at point blank range, and I just want them to hit home when I do fire them. We'll try. I've never tried running with the fast, so we'll give it a go. Okay, so we still have quite a bit of tonnage left, and we still have a good amount of money. So now let's start armoring it up after we get the towers on, dummy. Alright, that one fits. Secondary tower. We'll just go for the best and the brightest. Okay. I used quite a bit of our weight. It's understandable. Funnels. Let's check our engine efficiency. So let's go. Let's see if a basic funnel, 43%. 2 of those not going to be quite enough. Oh, and it doesn't actually fit. Interesting. What about tall funnels? That gets us. Okay. We'll go 2 talls. There we go. 1 in each position. That should work. We can even move that one to the center just so it's a little bit more. Yeah. I'm not sure if I like that better forward or aft. Especially with that gap there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move that one back forward. I could move this one here. Interesting. We could go the cheapest funnel and advanced funnel in the stern just for additional redundancy. Yeah, I like that. I'm wasting tonnage, I know, but whatever. Half of it's the aesthetics of the ship sometimes. You know what I mean? So we got plenty of funnel capacity, so even if we get knocked out going in, we should maintain our speed. And again, we're going 36 knots, which is stupid fast for a battlecruiser historically. Good hull resistance, hull form, stability. Got some pitchiness. Aft weight is still a little bit to the stern, which we could fix that by rolling this guy a little bit forward. See about there. Should reduce the pitchiness. Offsets a little bit. Not too shabby. A little bit tight there, but he's got a good field of arc, so that should be fine. Okay. We may throw a secondary on this as well, but let me focus on the armor first and see how much we have left. So, arming against our own guns with 98% armor quality. So, to protect from plunging fire against our own guns, so 11.6 divided by 1.98. We'll see how much deck armor we need. About 5.85, call it 5.86. So basically 6 inches of deck armor. Equivalent. Wait, am I doing this right? I might be having this backwards. 6 inches times basically 2. Yeah, okay, yep, I'm doing this right. So they have quite a bit of deck pin at 2,000 if they hit. Okay, so we'll go 6 inches on the deck. 6 inches bow extended. We'll just say 6 inches there on the belt extended start. Eating up quite a bit of our tonnage, but we'll see. So that gives us a homogeneous protection from our own guns. They may bring bigger guns, I don't know, but at least it's a good place to start. And we can tweak. We still have plenty of money, so we can make this ship a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. We have some options. Belt, 35.5 divided by 1.98. 17.929, 17.93, so we'll call it an 18-inch belt, basically. Wow. To protect against their own guns. The penetration of this game is just nuts. Alright, and we'll go same thing there. So that's going to eat up all of our funds, all of our weight. Oh my god, it's all gone. So we'll go for something more compromised. Let's say a reasonable expectation would probably be to armor ourselves, say, to 5,000 yards. So 26.4 divided by 1.98. 13.33, so 13.5 inches would basically armor us at 5,000 yards, or meters, sorry, which that seems pretty reasonable to me. And homogeneous, just because of the current ammunition being stored in the bow, in the stern, It just makes the most sense to put that armor in there. Okay, so not going to quite work. Don't quite have the tonnage. We do still have a little bit of money, but not enough to cover that deficit. So we're going to have to start compromising. How do I want to deal with this? The deck. How likely do I think I am to be pinned in the deck extended for a pin? See, at medium ranges, we could go for, assuming I'm going to start taking hits, we could reduce that down to, say, a 4-inch. Deck. Say 5-inch main deck. Belt extended. I hate to lower this too much, but we will say armor it. I think it's 12,000 yards, so that'd be a 10-inch. Belt extended approximately. Yeah, we're about balanced. A little more displacement. Ship gets a little bit bigger yet. Isn't the best deal. We could go forced draft boilers. No, that increased the weight too much. Could go induced. At this point, I'll go ahead and remove that extra funnel. Move this one to the stern. Tall funnel. That is redundancy. Or I could just go with one funnel. Doesn't quite cut it though. Does look a little better though. And advanced funnel stern. That's at 98%. How much did that get us? 54. Two of these would give me 100%, save some weight. I don't have a reserve funnel, but hopefully I've already closed. We'll try that. Just trying to bring this weight down a little bit. Okay. So that gives me some tonnage back. Secondaries. Do I want secondaries? If I do, they're going to be very accurate. So let's see what my options are. The most accuracy are, there's, you know, the whole quote, there's no replacement for displacement. Yeah, it applies to secondaries as well. The most accuracy is probably going to be these twin turrets. And they're not going to quite fit. Now, if I do make this ship a little bit bigger, we should get an opening. And if I control place, there we go. A pair of 8s, just for a little bit of secondary firepower for their, you know, support vessels. Give me a little bit more accuracy. Okay. Still have some money to spare. Is there anything else I can do to cut weight? Don't really think so. It just adds to engine weight. Yeah, that does. And that adds to engine weight as well. And that reduces weight, of course. And actually, should in theory give us an accuracy bonus. We have the best coincidence rangefinder. We could go to a smaller tower as well, would be another option, which would help adjust some of this offset. Perhaps we'll try that. So let's say we go for a smaller secondary tower. Save us a couple hundred tons. Small reduction to accuracy. Funnel. Standard advance. Nope. Just tall funnel will fit. Gives 100% engine efficiency. Does that one have a slot? It does have a slot back there. Let's go for another small one back there. It's kind of odd that those little nodules stick out, but whatever. Not quite efficient, but probably good enough. Let's go to replace this one with a large up front, so we can hit. Oh, not quite. It is going to have to be double larges. Okay. Full funnel capacity. Weight. Yeah, didn't save much. Okay. I'm just trying to maximize, get a little bit more oomph out of this. I would prefer another super firing gun forward, but it's just not going to happen. Cost, weight. Might be able to reduce this. No, not without losing that. Something in there. Just seeing. Trying to find a balance point. Yeah, we don't really get the tonnage back. 284. Say something like that. Okay, so with the money we've got left, we could go for increased torpedoes. Does increase our detonation chance. Or we'd leave that standard. We'll start cranking up this belt extended armor. I think is going to pay better dividends. Make her a little bit more bow tanky. I'm thinking we'll try to push this to a 13 if I can. Just make it homogeneous 13.1 inch belt. All nice and pretty. Secondaries, I didn't actually think to up armor those. We'll add some additional turret top armor. Oh, I completely forgot about the turrets. I am a dunce. Okay, let's reduce this down to 12 or even 11. Conning tower, go up. Secondaries, we're going to sacrifice you. Hopefully you don't get blown up too bad, but, you know, things happen. 5-inch turret top, 13 there. We'll go 12.5. We're almost there. Super close. Let's reduce the deck slightly more, because this is going to be a close-range battle. We'll just go 4-inch deck. I'd rather keep the turrets operational. Put a little bit more on the secondaries at that point. A little bit thinner skin than I would like, but it is a battlecruiser. And there we've nailed our tonnage. And we've almost used all the money. So I'm thinking that's going to be the ship we go with. Will this work or not? I don't know. I haven't tried this mission yet, so it's entirely up in the grabs. But the Battlecruiser Ocean, weighing in at a very large 30,200 tons. The top speed of 36 knots, very short range, many bulkheads. Pretty good technology across the board, but kind of questionable guns. We'll see if this comes back to bite me, or if I really should have gone for the better gun tech. Most of the missions, better guns pay off better dividends. But we'll see. So, they have a super firing forward pair with a super firing secondary. Okay, interesting. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser, yep. And destroyers. Okay. So it put us in charge of the light cruiser. Enemy spotted to the north. So you will go. You're already flank speed 23 knots. Oh my god, those things are horrible. And you are way out of range. Full steam ahead. Oh man, this could be bad. Can I control the? Looks like they're turning away. How fast are they? 13 knots. Very slow transports. And I cannot control them. Okay. Town's class is kind of bunk. Yeah. And they're turning... Oh, what are these guys doing? Are they just straight up turning to the north? Here, you guys turn together. Let them turn. And just not interfere, because you're so slow you can't outpace. Let's go up to 2 times speed so the game actually moves at a decent rate. Standard play speed just feels like slow motion. Well, that's a weird little configuration. And I know the enemy transports that way, but as long as these ships are here, these are probably not going to turn properly, so. Oh, I wish this had the turn away maneuver where I could tell them all to turn away. Ugh. No armor, a few bulkheads. It's to be expected. Alright. So these guys are turning away. You know what? The Pioneer, you are going to... There's the button. Detach. And you're also going to turn to the north. There you go. Okay, now you're going to turn back in. Meanwhile, Mr. Battlecruiser, we're steaming. We're going. But we are definitely not in range yet. We'll see if this works out. This is definitely not my preferred design, but, you know, we had a budget, we had the tech choices, and we're just going to have to deal with it. It is kind of cool looking, though. Very British. Range to targets, 15 kilometers. Okay. Obviously that's friendly targets, but you know what I mean. Alright, so we do have hostiles starting to show up. You'll keep turning. You're going to turn hard in. I'm going to have you start smoking up these transports. Okay, they have hits on that warship. It's probably their battlecruiser. Already have a fire. Those look pretty beefy. This might be 14s or 15s. How do mine look by comparison? Yeah, I'm thinking those are 14, 15-inch guns, so I'm thinking I'm outgunned. Okay. It is almost identified. It is getting close. Our transports has some little pop guns. Armored transports, kind of cool. Okay, and these guys are still turning, but they're barely moving. And you're trying. You're gonna turn hard over here, and you're just gonna smoke up. Yeah, that transport's gonna be dead very soon. Destroyed cargo storage. Interesting. You're not turning very hard, are you? 8-inch on light cruisers. That's interesting. And where are these torpedoes? They are... You do have balance lances. I'll tell you what. Oh, God. Oh, thank goodness they missed. You are going to go very aggressive with those torpedoes, and you're going to start smoking since she shifted fire to you. Let's see what happens. Hopefully you torpedo away, torpedo away. Pioneer, you're getting turned in as well. Meanwhile, the ocean is starting to open up. Good. I'm just going to go ahead and collapse these transport division because it's not really helping me right now. Town class, taking a tiny bit of damage. She does have torpedoes out on the battlecruiser, and they look really good. Shift fire to that warship. I'm guessing it's one of their destroyers or their own light cruisers. It's hard telling. Fire everything at it. Ooh. Oh man, she got wrecked. But at least she got 2 torpedoes into it. Oh, it's a German. Großer Kurfürst. Minimum bulkheads with flooding. Ooh, that could be devastating. Excellent. I'm gonna go. What is it for torpedoes? Shift right click. You're gonna keep your torpedoes on it. And that is a destroyer turn. Shift right click on the Kurfürst. And we might actually just get it sunk just from the torpedoes. She's still flooding heavily. Once again, torpedoes are clutch. You're gonna hard port. Slow down slightly. Come on. Get that destroyer. Good news is they've done already a really good job of protecting this fleet. Ziggy and Zaggy. And more ships coming in. It'd be good if you could sink one. Here, go aggressive. I'm pretty sure you still got those balance lances. Oh yeah! Torpedo into the destroyer. Boom! There's returning. Yeah. We'll have to just thread the needle and hope for the best. I think she's gonna clear. Yep. Full speed ahead. Hope for the best. That battlecruiser is still flooding, but not very extensively. She's starting to actually get it under control. Okay. Yep, that'd be a friendly torpedo. And meanwhile, the ocean is actually getting a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, it is 15-inch armed. 15s, 8s, 7s, 38.5 on 30 with 110%. Very light armor, though. Only 6.8 inches, so it is straight up a battlecruiser. Very, very light. Okay. Oh, we'll still keep steaming full ahead. Meanwhile, our Pioneer is doing the best she can. Oh, man, there's some more torpedoes. Hopefully I can thread it. I don't know if I can. Have to go just a tiny bit of right rudder. Okay, now straighten out. Oh, this second set of torpedoes is probably going to get us. Alright, hard to starboard. Oh, I don't think I'm going to thread it a little bit more. Oh, man. Okay, good job. You're the little engine that could. Oh, this entire crew gets commendations. Meanwhile, dun 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 dun. Here comes the ocean. It's getting closer. The 8-inch secondaries are helping. Only have 3.5% chance to hit with our primary guns, unfortunately. But you know, let's go AP. We should have a pretty good chance to pin. I hope they flip that so show under. So we can't really pin her deck, but her entire belt is wide open for the taking. Pioneer is still doing her thing. She's trying. Her torpedoes are almost reloaded. I don't know which ones, but you know, there's been a number of them. What's the range on them? 3.4 kilometers, very short range. Up, hard to starboard. Slow the engines. There we go. Good job. Head full. Obviously, we are losing our engines and speed. We are. Yeah, that's probably. Oh man, she missed. Thank goodness. She might get some torpedoes out on the Battlecruiser. If you're gonna torpedo, oh well, no. Yeah, I think it went ahead and went against the light cruiser. Oh well, c'est la vie. You never know. It might find a home. Find a home. Go to your home, as they would say. Let's focus the mains. Shift alt right click on the light cruiser. Secondaries on the light cruiser, and torpedoes will stay where they are on the battle cruiser. Meanwhile, the transports are doing their thing, and here comes Big Girl. Ocean's coming in. Ocean's 11. 12% chance to hit. What's the range? 4.8 kilometers. Very short range. Mostly can pin her belt. Just a matter of hitting. And looks like all of our guns are on target. We will go ahead, reduce speed down to full. Just try to get the additional gunnery. We're mostly angled in towards her, so we should be mostly impervious to her return fire, hopefully. We are pretty heavily armored. Not perfect, but definitely better armored than her. And we got 16 torpedoes, so it is 4 per actual launcher, not per set. Good to know. The Pioneer looks to be going down. Poor ship. She's done good. Hey, you know what? Put everything on that heavy cruiser. Turn about and see if you can maybe get a balanced lance in her direction. That'd be great. We don't have the highest rate of fire, unfortunately, but we'll alt-right click on the mains. No better chance to hit with even the main caliber guns. She got 7s. We got a decent chance to hit the secondaries. Alright, turn. Go put everything on that mains. Her torpedoes are an issue. Does the Battlecruiser? Battlecruiser also has torpedoes. Oh, turn. It is going to hurt our own accuracy quite a bit. -8%. I would have preferred another set of secondaries. Just did not have the tonnage. Not if I wanted the armor. I almost didn't need the bow armor with the Battlecruisers being so distracted. Okay, they shifted back to the main fleet at this point, so I'm going to go back to full and put my fire back on that Battlecruiser. And secondaries will stay on the mains. Yep, there's some torpedoes. Keep turning. And you are just quite the pickle. Yeah, you're basically out of this fight. Bunch of torpedoes, all sorts of things. I want more secondaries, that's for sure. And we're gonna handily dodge those just from speed. Good, good, good. They have, whoa, man, that thing has a ton of torpedoes. Okay, so it's a destroyer. Again, I think we're gonna dodge. Let's get left rudder, just keep the butt, swing it on around some. Not bad. Didn't hardly even need it. Yeah, we did take a torpedo. Just too many torpedoes. This is regular torpedo soup here. Yeah, the mains finally got us. Oh, another torpedo. Oh, man. We have our own torpedoes out, which is something, but yeah. We just do not have the accuracy or rate of fire. I would need more secondary guns, I'm thinking. Or really fast-firing 11s would be a possibility. Build a replica Charno almost might work better. Because I need these torpedoes knocked out of action. Put the mains back over there. Main guns, shift alt. And keep them over there. Yeah, that ship is actually out turning our main guns, so yeah. Thinking this is probably going to be a failure. We've tried, but there's just too many other targets around here. Hey there. Shift right click, yes. Torpedoes. Too aggressive. Yep. Yeah, the oh, we lost too many transports. Ah! Oh well. Well, we made a try of it. I'm thinking I need my battlecruiser to get in a little bit quicker. They don't prioritize you two heavily, so I'm not even that much armor, and I think I need more guns. So I'll probably try this mission again sometime. Hey, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.